All right, number 12, the length of a rectangle with area 54 square centimeters is 9 centimeters. What is the perimeter? All right, so we've got our rectangle. The length is 9. Well, the area formula for a rectangle is length times width. So since the area is 54 and the length is 9, that means the width, dividing both sides by 9, would give us a width of 6. So this is 6, this is 6, and then obviously this side down here is 9. So our perimeter is just 9 plus 9 plus 6 plus 6, which is 30. In the figure below, C is the intersection of... All right, so let's go straight to the question. What is the measure of angle BAC? Anytime you have a diagram, you can usually skip straight to the question, even though it's only skipping one sentence. Next time it may be more than one sentence. So we're trying to find this angle right here, BAC. So what you should know or recognize is hourglass shape. These are vertical angles. So they're both going to be congruent, both 45. There's 180 degrees in a triangle. So to find this missing angle A, we're going to subtract the two angles of that triangle that we already know. So 180 minus 35 minus 45 is 100. Antoine drew the circle graph below describing his time spent at school in one day. His teacher said that the number of hours listed were correct, but that the central angle measures for the sectors were not correct. What should be the central angle measure for the core subject's sector? So, they're saying this core subject's sector is taking up half of the pie chart, which would lead you to believe 4 hours is half the number of hours in a day. But if we add up the numbers, 4 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1, that is 9. So there's 9 total hours, and 4 of them are on the core subjects. So what is 4 divided by 9 equivalent to? It's equivalent to 0.44, which you'll notice is not a selection here, because we're talking about a circle. And a circle has 360 degrees. So those 0.444 hours, we're going to multiply that by 360 to give us the angle measure of 160 degrees. This month, Cami sold 70 figurines in 2 sizes. The large figurines sold for $12 each. The small figurines sold for $8 each. The amount of money he received from the sales of the large figurines was equal to the amount of money he received from the sales of the small figurines. How many large figurines did Cami sell this month? So this is a classic system of equations problem. So let's use S and L as our two variables to represent small and large. So small plus large figurines has to equal 70, since he sold a total of 70 figurines. We also know that each small figurine was $8. So 8 times S, and each large figurine was sold for $12. 12 times L. They tell us in this problem that these two figures are equal. So we need to solve this system of equations. Easiest way, in my opinion, is we're going to solve this bottom equation for S. So S equals 12 over 8. Let's write that as a decimal. That's going to be 1.5 L. So now that we know S equals 1.5 L, we can replace this S with a 1.5 L. Let's add this together. So 1.5 L plus L is 2.5 L equals 70. And then divide both sides by 2.5. And we get 28. Because remember, that's what we wanted. We wanted how many large figurines, and we solved for L. And finally, 16, a car accelerated from 88 feet per second to 220 feet per second in exactly 3 seconds. Assuming the acceleration was constant, what was the car's acceleration in feet per second from 88 to 220? Okay, so this is a simple rate of change problem. We want to find the difference in feet per second from 220 to 88. So 220 minus 88, that's 132. So it's 132 feet per second difference, but it occurred over a 3-second time interval. So we need to take 132 and divide it by 3. So 132 divided by 3 gives us H44 as our answer.